The 5 commanders for Commander 2020 have been revealed. Before we get started, I'd like to remind everyone that we are still taking orders for our pre-release, link in the description below, and there is no limit on how many you guys can order. There are 5 decks in total. Each one will come with 17 new cards, 4 of which will be foil legendary creatures, 2 of which will have the partners with Mechanic from Battlebond, along with a reprint of Arcane Signet from Throne of Eldraine. The first deck is a Mardu Human Tribal. The cover card is Genera Kuro, whose Enter the Battlefield effect creates a 1/1 Human Soldier token for each time you've cast a commander from the command zone, along with an Anthem ability that gives +2/+0 to all humans. Worth keeping note is that this card's ability is not tied to it being a commander, so it will have some interesting implications with Stacks decks and Aristocrat decks. The second deck is a Jeskai Cycling deck. The cover card is Gavi Nest Warden with an extremely powerful effect, which reduces the cycling cost to 0 for the first cycler every turn. And remember that cycling is an activated ability, which means that it works at instant speed, which means you can do this on each of your opponent's turns. And there's some pretty powerful cards that have cycling, such as Decree of Annihilation. The third deck is an Abzan ability deck. The cover card is Cathril Aspect Warper, who enters the battlefield with a counter for every evergreen keyword ability, such as Flying, Menace, Trample, Indestructible, Hexproof, Death Touch, Double Strike, etc., along with a 1/1 counter for each different ability counter it got from that first ability. This creature is a word salad, and there's many different approaches to this deck, most likely being Dredge, the self-mill mechanic from Ravnica. The fourth deck is Sultai Mutate. The cover card is Otrimi, the Ever Playful, which lets you return creature cards with Mutate from the graveyard back to the hand whenever it or another card it's mutated on deals combat damage to a player. Since Mutate itself is a mechanic that is exclusive to Ikoria, most of the value from this card will come from playing with other cards from this set. The fifth and final deck is a Temur Instants deck. The cover card being Calamax the Stormsire, who will let you copy the first instant each turn if Calamax is tapped, and gains a 1/1 counter every time an instant is played. This is a really powerful effect with potential combo outlets on Storm, along with some interesting synergy with pump spells or value spells. We have these decks on pre-order on our website. The link is in the description below. We will be releasing these products on May 15th.